Hi you guys, so today I'm going to be discussing and sharing some basic beginner sewing terminology, and basically the things that I'm going to mention in this video are things that I know that I tend to say a lot, like seam allowance and pattern and hem and things like that. And if you've watched any other tutorials, I'm sure you've heard these terms as well. I don't consider myself to be a professional or like a guru or a master of sewing and the correctness of it all, but I will say that I have been sewing for many years and that I've learned a lot along the way, and so everything that I've learned that's helpful, I'm going to share it with you, okay? Alright, so let's get into it. So the first thing that I want to talk about is pattern. So a lot of the times you'll hear me say, take your pattern and turn it over, or fold your pattern in half. Now what is a pattern? So a pattern is basically like a template. So you can think of a pattern as kind of like a rubber stamp. So when you have a rubber stamp, all you have to do is just keep stamping onto a new sheet of paper. You are able to create multiple copies of whatever's on the stamp. So a pattern is basically the same thing. So for example, if you have a shirt and you say the front pattern, then that means that from this front pattern, if you trace this pattern multiple times onto different fabrics, you're able to create this piece many times. You can think of the pattern as the stamp, and you can think of fabric as the paper. Do I have to buy them? No, you don't have to buy patterns. Yes, patterns are available in stores or online, but if you don't want to buy patterns or you're afraid of using the patterns, you can make your own patterns. You want to just take whatever it is that you want to make. So if you want to make a dress, you take your dress, you turn it inside out, you trace it, and then you cut it out. Now that is like the simplified instruction on how to make a pattern. To make your pattern, you can either use fabric marker or tailor's chalk, but if you don't have that, you can also get creative and use something like soap or eyeliner or anything that's going to be able to mark your fabric without permanently staining it. A special kind of paper for making patterns, or you can use like newspaper, or you can use construction paper, the large brown paper, or if you don't plan on reusing the same pattern multiple times and you just want like a quick fix, you can directly trace the pattern onto your fabric. Now, of course, when you trace the pattern directly onto your fabric, you want to be sure to include seam allowance. So that is the next thing. Hey guys, so I am gonna end the video here only because I don't want to spend a good 10 minutes explaining so many terms to you guys. I would rather just divide the terms so that I can make sure that you understand everything that I'm talking about to the best of my ability. If you want to learn more terminology, more tips, more techniques, you should check out the other parts of this mini series. Alright, and of course if you have any questions, be sure to leave me a comment and let me know if there's something in particular that you'd like me to talk about. Until next time, ciao.